See who all pops up in here. Probably nobody again. I can't tell on this phone at all if people are in here or not. Can never tell. And I don't know what button to push. I hate it. Can't tell who's on and who's not. Anyway, I gotta quit watching YouTube. I gotta quit watching everything. I need to decompress for about a month. But things are moving so fast in this country. Did you know that they have literally unloaded the world's trash onto America? Did you know that? There are about 500,000 to 750,000 Africans like Yemen that have come across that border. Downtown New York, you think it's South America? It's the world is here. Steven Crowder did an expose. They got an investigative journalist team now where they're investigating China. Did you know that China, this is one stat I did not know about China and about America, is Oklahoma has more dispensaries than California. Oklahoma has Oklahoma has double the amount of marijuana manufacturers as California. Is that insane? And communist China, with the help of banks and all the right people in all the right places, are destroying the marijuana market because they're buying up all the land. As you know, China's buying up all farmland, putting illegal marijuana grows on it and killing the market for actual Americans that are following the law, trying to make it lawfully. We're not talking about hemp, we're talking about marijuana. I grew up in Oklahoma, so to think Oklahoma, part of the Bible Belt, is now marijuana capital of the world, possibly. My biggest bitch today, my biggest gripe, if anybody's in here, let me know. I have so many. I got to go back to the courthouse. They are jerking me around from the woman that's supposed to make the court date for my body camera footage. She's jerking me around. She's like, use these papers for a template to file your motion for a hearing. And she sends me papers that has nothing to do with my hearing at all. Nothing. And then the email after that says, disregard previous message, with the info that she sent me. So then I sent a message. I said, so what am I supposed to do? Well, follow the information I sent you. But you said to disregard the information you sent me. They just can't follow the law. They just can't follow the law. That's all they got to do is follow the law. I know how the law works. I've used it 7 or 8 times. They haven't done this before. Apparently, in this county, they don't release body camera footage to the public. Apparently, they don't have the public suing for body camera footage, which is so strange to me. I mean, it's not, because Americans are sheep. What a moron there. Hey, I'm going to go 9. They won't. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. And that's the whole point. Americans are so busy, and so 5 years ago, Americans were $40,000 in credit card debt. Now it's $60,000. Americans are upside down in everything. They're raising the tax value on homes and properties to price us out of affording the things we already own. America is one of the very few countries where you have to pay property tax every year. Did you know that? Every year in North Carolina, I have to pay taxes on every vehicle I own. My Ranger, my Bronco. They're still charging me for a motorcycle I had 15 years ago because I sold it to somebody out of state. It's insanity. So, they don't know how to do it. Oh, you can use this paperwork, and you don't know if you got the right one. So what happens? I show up in court, and I know what's going to happen. I'm going to show up in court, and the Highway Patrol attorney's not going to be there because I don't have the paperwork to subpoena them to give to the court. So I'm going to show up in front of the judge and say, oh, no, Judge, I don't know what I'm doing. And that's the whole point. They don't want me to know. They don't want me to do what I got to do. They don't want me to do what I have to do to hold them accountable. Just like they answered 2 of my Freedom of Information Act requests. 2 of them out of about 50. They refused to answer all the rest. I got so much work I need to do. My chainsaw, want one for crap. Me and my buddy took it apart the other week, and he's like, let me adjust the carburetor. I was like, no. And he stuck the screwdriver in it and adjusted it and turned it. Now it won't half-ass run. And then nothing worse than having a chainsaw in your hands trying to saw a log and it's going. I guess nobody's in chat yet. If you're in here, let me see you. It's still early. It's been a hectic week. I went yesterday morning and took my grandson to the doctor, or met them over there at the eye doctor. That was a nightmare in itself. The eye doctor in our town, they run people through there like cattle. So they were checking because preemies have a lot of problems with their eyes. They have a lot of problems with everything because their body hasn't developed correctly because they didn't get the cord blood that they really need. So I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a ridge or a film on the eye that forms, and if it doesn't wear off quick enough, the nerves can grow through it and cause blindness in that eye. So my grandson, one of his eyes is cleared up completely, and the other one looks like it's finally starting to fade away and be healthy again, or healthy yet not never again. But that was hectic, man. We sat in there for 2.5 hours. My daughter, luckily, she thought ahead to bring the big oxygen tank instead of the small one, because the small one we got to change it out and it takes forever. But we got to go to Charlotte next week, and that's going to take an hour drive to get down there, and don't know how long I think that's either the lung doctor or the oncologist. I'm not sure. And we still got to see about getting his little Winky clipped. I told her they have to do that. They do that under anesthesia now. So he can't be under anesthesia when he's on oxygen. It's dangerous because they may not get him back, and I'm not risking that. I'm fighting like crazy for my grandson, man. He's a blessing. Oh my God, he's so precious. But yeah, this court stuff sucks, man. And I was talking to my daughter about, oh my God, look at the traffic. Oh, this is great. Yeah, I think I want to run it all the way up too. I'm going to run it all the way up too. Normally they tell you got to merge over. They don't merge. It ain't even closed usually. I'll jump in here somewhere. But yeah, man, they're screwing me around. I'm taking my GoPro this time. I'm going to wear a body camera so I can record them being jerks. And I got in. Thank you, Jesus. Woohoo! Anybody in here yet? I guess not. I ain't wasting my time. See ya.